the appropriate meeting.
Yeah, I mean, I want you to understand what I'm saying. So what you need to vote on, in my opinion, is you want me to do it legally or illegally. That's what you need to vote on. I just want my ass covered. You guys do whatever you want. I don't care. You tell me up front, and we will sign something, that you want me to do something illegally, then I just need someone not to leave me hanging out to dry.
What is illegal about a treasurer writing checks?
I don't think that's what she's getting at, John.
Lee, can you explain to me what is illegal?
I think we've been over it and over it and over it, you know. Well, there seems to be discrepancy, you know. So, but my plan was to discuss this tonight. I will go get those papers and show you where Tony has said hold them till the celebration weekend. I was going to put them on the next warrant after this is discussed tonight. If we decide that we're supposed to just go forth and, you know, keep the petty cash. If you don't care about it, I don't care about it. I'm just telling you what this woman said to me.
I make a motion that we proceed legally through this whole mess. That I'm not sure of, but
Nobody seems to understand what this is. That's the thing.
I'll second that motion. I'd like to change that.
Yes, you do.
all those in favor? 3 in favor of doing it legally, however, whatever legally is.
Yes.
3 in favor, none opposed.
Okay, so if we'll have to get the petty cash money back, not do that. As far as this, if you don't care and you say that you don't care what fundraisers are done, if it's done self-pay, even though we say we can't, like the concessions and all that kind of thing.
I just
okay
want everything covered by insurance.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
we pay a lot for insurance.
Exactly. And you want the people covered, and the events covered, and, you know, participants covered.
So if we front our own money, will we not be covered?
Who knows, Grace?
That is the way I understand it.
This is beyond me.
And to me, it doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it makes sense.
Somebody's got to pay for it.
Exactly, exactly. I get that. And you don't want to wait 2 weeks to...
Well, petty cash boxes aren't going to wait 2 weeks. We need
Right.
cash for the dances. We need the cash for the widows thing.
No.
We need the cash to work with. So if we put in our own money, will we be covered?
You see, the town doesn't have petty cash, right? You
Yes,
guys
we
have
do.
petty cash?
She has a little
we
bit,
do.
right?
So we could, if you had you know, $1,000 petty cash, and we could come in here any day that she's here and get reimbursed, that wouldn't be so bad.
She doesn't. She only has 50, and that's mostly...
Well, I mean, they could change. We got the selectmen here.
You can't do that.
No, because she has to be able to work. That would tie
Okay.
her up. You can't
I'm
do
just
that.
trying to give ideas.
No, you can't do that.
Well,
We don't have side-by-sides, which would be free to us to use throughout town because you are going with MMA's recommendations. Because of that, we chose the next cheapest mode of transportation, which is the horse and buggy, and now we have people who are horse and cart, whatever it is. And now
Right.
people are all bent out of shape because we have to pay for
But couldn't-
that. But I'm not going
But
to
you got to sign a waiver to get on the horse and buggy? The horse and cart?
They have liability insurance, and
Well-
they have all of the stuff that me, as for instance, does not have.
They have to do things just like giving
So
names,
we're
making
doing
up
that legally according to what you asked. So now we're going to go with Lenny, what she's saying, you're saying, yes, you want to go legally. You have to listen to her, and you have to do it that way. But while you're doing that, you tied our hands, so now it costs us money for our mode of transportation. Now, and we're doing it legally. Now we're going to do it legally, and you're tying our hands
But if
again.
you're signing a waiver to get on that horse cart, they don't have very good insurance, period. I have to have $1 million worth of liability on my pickup to drive on the Cherryfield Foods land.
Yes, you do.
Alan,
That's right.
I know.
I mean,
Alan.
there's something wrong
I
with
have
it.
$3 million worth of liability insurance, and I make all my clients sign waivers, every one of them.
What are you paying for?
That's just
Depends
the
on-
company's
Depends on the
requirement.
extent of the injury, or whatever.
It doesn't really legal.
No, of
And
course it doesn't.
Depends on the judge.
But your insurance companies tie your hands, whether it's at work, no matter what we do, it's the insurance company that it comes down to on everything. I know, I deal with it a lot, so I know what you're saying.
Well, and we're in a sue-happy society. All it takes
Exactly.
is one person getting, and that's the thing, as with, both the
Let 'em walk.
Judy Dorr and Becky
Their
Steele
own
said,
2 feet they
that's
gotta
the
rely
thing.
on.
I mean, it is over the top.
And they'll
But
trip
all
over a
it
rock.
takes is,
Yeah.
right, one person to sue the town, and that's what they're trying to prevent.
And they're trying to get their money in their pocket.
Yes,
Trying to do
that
it.
too.
So could you check with MMA and see if we're covered if we use our own money? Because we
Do
often...
they
I would think you
understand
would be if that money's run through the town.
Do they understand
the other end.
situation
Eventually.
that they
That's
need the
that's
money,
my
you know, with
understanding of what
break?
she
I would
said.
think.
Yeah.
They understand.
But why wouldn't,
I
Do other
if that's
towns, do
the
other towns
case,
have the same problem?
why wouldn't the petty cash do
Dealing
the
with
same
that?
thing?
Because
That
it
way-
comes down to the insurance.
Well, see, one thing like, say, the
This is what
Cherryfield
you
Days,
have to
that's
do.
not a town event.
No, right.
So they don't,
But what about Jonesport, when they do this? Fourth
I
of
don't,
July
I
thing?
don't know, they have a 4th of
So
July
I don't think
committee.
that's a
I
town
don't think
event
that's a
either.
town
I don't think
event
so.
either.
No.
I think
They have a committee.
I don't know, but they do have town.
Yes, it is.
It is.
And Bimbo said that they just told MMA no, they're not gonna do it that way.
Oh,
So,
well, yeah, please.
it is town sponsored. I know because of the Jello shots that were handed out at the end of the parade, and they didn't realize that they were being handed out.
The committee is meeting Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Then we need to figure out what we need petty cash for. And,
We can't use the town.
no,
Yes, it's
but, is there anything else that's going to come up now, between now and the celebration? That, is, so we're going to be in another mess like this? I mean, I just want to make sure.
So what are you planning on using the petty cash for?
For the change.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we may have to
Yeah.
run out for stuff,
It's
you
just
know?
going to be
Thank you.
We,
stand, hot dog, hamburger stand.
right, we've
Yeah.
also got to provide refreshments for the artists, both morning and evening.
Right.
And if we don't have enough, we have to send somebody out to the store to get some more things.
And that's what happened at the ball games, and that's what happened for everything that we've done so far. We ran short during the event and had to run.
Sales books,
So we
any
just
number of
took
things.
the cash.
And you
And we
never
don't want to
know.
get stuck with perishables, so we spend what we think we're going to use.
Until you said that we had to stop doing that and all monies had to run through the town. Then we stopped doing it. Now we've been using our own funds, we've accepted that little bit of petty cash.
Shouldn't have to do that, I know, but
But this is your insurances. This comes down to insurances.
The one thing that I think it would be fair to ask the committee, for the committee to ask, would be to see in writing these various things from Maine Municipal. Because I know they will,
got them in writing.
fax.
I didn't hear what you said.
The things in writing, the things you're quoting, you got in writing from them, right?
Yes,
Via email.
yes, I have an email.
Could the committee have a copy?
Will you make a copy for the committee, please?
I certainly would, it's public information.
How are we going to get the checks written? Are they going to go on this warrant? Are you going to make up a special warrant that you can sign?
They can go on this warrant, don't sign it, we'll make a new
Okay.
warrant, I can do that. As I said, on those checks, on those disbursements, I can go and get them, and I will do that, because I know the people don't believe me. folder. I have them totaled. I have them ready. Signed by Tony Ivor, please double check with them. Weekend, June 28th. They're all saying.
But but the checks haven't been written, right?
Good.
Didn't that say hold the checks until then?
It says hold check until, but there's a warrant on the 24th, so I didn't see any point of printing them on the 10th and holding them until the 24th, when I could print them on the 24th.
But we were asking you to print them way back when and then holding them until then.
Well, that kind of brings up bookkeeping and stuff. Do you, are any of these, do you need any of these prior to?
A few of them,
Yes.
yeah. That the horse and wagon needs his, that Charles Plummer needs his. Those are the only two that come to my mind, but if I saw the list, I could probably,
Write them all and hand them right over to them, let them hold them.
thank you.
That's what I say, you know, then it's out of our hands. We won't sign this warrant, you'll make up a new warrant, we can come in tomorrow and sign. Sometime tomorrow. What time do you get off work?
5 o'clock.
Well, you've got a key, right?
I do have a key.
Or I can keep them at my house, whatever you want to do.
Okay, your house, I'll stop and...
Can't do that, can't leave the building.
Can't take, that's right, can't take it out, so
You
you've got to come
can't
in and
sign
sign
it
it.
unless it's in a public meeting.
Can't sign it in this public meeting.
No, you're not supposed to. You can't.
John, you want to come be public? You can be John Q. Public tomorrow night.
You can make a motion, I believe, same as you did a number of 3 years ago when you decided to have only one selectmen's meeting a month.
Because we signed
You
two, there were
made
two
a
warrants.
motion to allow the second warrant to be signed, and we checked that, and that was the legal way to do it. So I think perhaps your motion tonight to allow the signing of that warrant outside a public meeting would be legal.
Do I hear a motion?
I'll make that motion, and would you sign that warrant?
Will I sign? Sure.
Okay. I'll make the motion then.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded to sign the warrant tomorrow at some point outside of a public meeting. All those in favor? 3 in favor, none opposed. Does that cover everything?
You can argue till the cows come home, but I will have a thing saying that I am not responsible to the steering committee. You can all sign it. So when come next March and I'm picked like death like a penguin, they pick you and not me.
Anything else, Tony? I make a motion to adjourn for the second time tonight.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded, we adjourn. All those in favor?